Welcome back. It's Scott Miller with Boiling Springs Fire Department again. Today we're going to talk to you about your smoke detector. Your fire alarm or your smoke detector, your smoke alarm, whatever you choose to call it, is the single most important device in your house. It's the only one that's made to save your life, so it's very important that it stays in good working conditions. One of the things we want to talk about is the date. On the back of every smoke detector, there's an installation date and a date that you can write in, or a manufacturing date and a date that you can write in the date that you installed it. This one was manufactured in 2021 of June, so you can put the date you installed it here. Smoke detectors only have a 10-year life. After 10 years, they need to be replaced with an entirely new smoke detector. A lot of different ones on the market. They sense smoke in different stages and carbon monoxide sometimes. But here's the thing that you want to do. Number one, when you're replacing them, you want to make sure that this piece matches your wiring in your house. So if you go buy one from Lowe's or Walmart or wherever, take this piece with you or take your old smoke detector with you so you can ensure the plug mounts up. Now this one has an electric plug, so it will work when you have electricity. It also has a battery backup, so that when the electricity's out, the battery works. A standard battery needs to be changed, we recommend 2 times a year. We kind of run a campaign, when you change your clock, change your battery. So you always have a fresh battery in your fire alarm, your smoke alarm. We're going to put that battery in, you hear it beep, you know it made contact. Once this is installed, you'll install this piece to your ceiling. You want to stay away from corners when installed it, because air doesn't move in corners. When you think about it, where do you usually get cobwebs in your house? Around the corners of the ceilings and the corners of the walls. So you want to be out and away from the corner so that you get that air movement. So if there is smoke in your house, you'll pick it up. It's plugged in. The battery's in now. What we want to do is test it. And at least once a month, we want to test this thing. And we run this little thing at school where we get everybody to yell, push the button. So we're going to push the button to make sure it works. Now if you have interconnected smoke detectors like this one would be when it's wired up, every smoke alarm in your house is going to go off. That's supposed to happen. When one goes off, they all go off. So the tones you're hearing right now, the first one was the smoke alarm or the fire alarm activation. The second one was the CO alarm. Make sure you keep your owner's manual so you know what the different sounds are when the battery starts to die or if there's a fault versus actual alarm. Again, push the button to test. This one, the battery just springs out and pulls out right here. You're going to replace it with a 9-volt battery. Put the battery back in. Put a new battery in, close it up. And test it. In my 30-year career in the fire service, I've unfortunately worked many fire fatalities. I have never worked a fire fatality that had a working smoke alarm. That's how important these are. These are made to save your life. Make sure yours works today.